of thinking outside the box?
I'll tell you, sir. Absolutely.
Thank you,
That's a fantastic and excellent question.
Thank you very much.
Yes. You want to add something, sir?
I want to make a pledge. Sir, it seems this session is an interactive session.
Yes, sir.
On behalf of some of my colleagues,
Yes, sir.
that maybe are not very fluent in English, why don't we make this session a bilingual so that we can...
Okay, that I also have an answer.
Okay.
When I did the National Assembly, actually when I did the advisors and what have you, I was speaking both Hausa and English.
We adopt two languages.
And with your permission, I don't mind to do that. Don't worry, I'll manage my vocal cord when I live here, but it's a blessing to do this. Thank you very much. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'll be adding this. We can do that. I will do it. And that's what I said. Yeah, I will do that. No problem. No problem. Yes. But they are passing the microphone. We got to move forward. Let's one or two questions there. Okay. You want to say something? Let them finish. Go.
So I have a little contribution about what my senior brother has just said.
Yes, sir.
The difference between risk management and thinking out of the box.
Yes, sir.
I think thinking of the box, when you talk of thinking of the box, is a concept.
Yes.
One concept.
A general concept.
And every concept, it goes with its risk.
Yes.
Inclusive.
Yes.
So even when you think out of the box,
Yes.
the risk is already there.
Yes.
So you think of managing the risk.
Uh-huh.
So I mean, each one stands of itself. The risk management is different with thinking of a box. It goes attached. Either you think in the box or outside the box, you still operate on the risk management.
Yes. That's a good one. I hope we're getting that to understand. I think there is one person who wants to talk here, and then we'll move forward.
It's me.
So now, but before...
Sir, my one is a question. I want to ask a question.
But after that...
Sir, you keep on talking about thinking out of the box. So what of in the situation where the thing inside the box can solve our problems?
What about what?
What of if the thing inside the box can solve all our problems?
It can never. It can never. That's why sorry, with due respect. Let me allow you to, okay, let me say this. Yes, you see, and that's what I was saying. That's why I was saying that there are people who are saying that we are thinking without the box. But the bottom line here is that things we know we are leaving them behind. Like before the advent of the 21st century and even the concept of thinking outside the box. That does not mean people are not or were not thinking outside the box in a different way. All these are being formalized and modernized. It's not something that has started just now, but it's an emphasis that you throw away bad habits, that they pollute our new way of looking at things. And I told you, status quo is one of the things, put inside the box. But I'm saying it cannot be 100%. There are status quo, like before the advent of the 21st century, for people who are into leadership, transactional leadership is what matters. Transactional leadership encourage, traditions, encourage so many things. But today, the champion is transformation. Transformational leadership. And listen to this. There is a strong attachment between transformational leadership and thinking outside the box. Changes for good, for public good, is a product of thinking outside the box. You think very well. Look at what Mamandi did. He thought about what the New Yorkers want. And he went for it. And he was getting a very serious, and any time when you are leaders, I'm glad we raised this. When you are doing something, people will not leave you alone. When you are doing something as a leader for good, why? Because it's going to be a new thing. People are not used to new things. Not in Kano, not in Nigeria, but all over the world. In America, even when, what I remember, historically, the seat belt, there was serious protest then. Why seat belt? Scientists said is right. And their only reason, like the question you asked me, what about the inside the boat will do something? And the same thing they were saying that, what about if fire started with the car? And then you got hooked with the But the point is, through scientific analysis, you save more life with seat of belt than no seat belt. And gradually, they accepted that. So any chief executive, transformation you cannot. Sometimes I tell people, transformation is almost like eternity. We are living in a changing world. No head of people at the back there, please, silence, please. Gentlemen, please. At magana da Allah. There are people, no matter what you do, you have to make a choice. Are you going transformation or not? And when I said eternity, don't get me wrong, I'm simply saying that we are in a changing world. Every change dynamics has its own trends. And that's work for leaders. Now you fix that, and then you are still going in a rapidly changing environment. Again, you have to prepare. Before computers I think was founded in the 50s, by 40s with the military supercomputers, and then shrinking it. Before one supercomputer is bigger than this room, but shrinking, you have a laptop. We don't know about wireless cell phone. These are all what we call the critical thinking, as well as, the innovation we're talking about. And we will all have them. Now we are not restricted. And I tell people, if I have any person who is the head, for example, pick a university, the movie you are going to watch, many said have seen it and they're always talking about the movie, you will even love it more. Because they pick a school. And when you see it, I want to see your reaction. So, but you make a choice. Whether you go into transformation, people will curse you or call you all names, or you stay like this. And like what you said, you made one statement, then maybe when our time comes, we just go without nothing. and that statement you said, when we start the movie, I will recall you to show that it's a powerful statement you made. You want to say something, sir?
Just an observation, sir. We've had a session, a program, where on the first segment, we're coming back for a lunch, coming to meet another series of activity. And this first one, we have itemized 18. So what I'm saying, this issue of bilingual, by the time we factor that in, it will still be as a very good 5-minute summary can now accommodate the responses and that. And even this one, we really have to go through the entire program if we are to speak to all of them. And that could now take care of it, because I'm worried if we are to go this pattern, we might have, and we have to spill over to tomorrow. And I see very beautiful presentations for another sessions. Just an observation, sir. Thank you.
Good observation. It's always right to be corrected. But what you see there is not everything we're going to do. In terms of synopsis. Who say ah? Are you surprised, sister? Yeah, please. What you're seeing, when I reach to them, But everything we are saying there, I don't think there is anything out of the way. And I will do everything to manage my time. But what I know is that we are going to do everything within 3 days, inshallah. So I do respect with that, but I keep that in mind as well. But there are certain things that I know if it were another group, probably I wouldn't have stayed more long to talk about this. But if you have institutions, you have head of, you have professors, VCs, you have all these people who are there, it's something they know. But it's something worth sharing to all of us. Everyone in this room is a leader in his or her own right. Everyone. So whatever I say, I am not being selective. I am not being, and whatever I said with due respect, I have no apology. Because it is something I know you need to know and we need to share. If there are other people who know some of this thing I've really said, it's a bonus. And they can give us more ideas to add, on that. But honestly, that's why I'm here. I'm extremely passionate. And I assure you, sir, the 3 days we're going to do here, we're not going to miss anything. Just follow me. All I want from you, if it is the time of lunch or dinner, somebody is here, he is here to call my attention. But I am using the same method that governor graded me A+, to allow you to come here. So I'm judging, though I'm not using arrogance of reasoning, I listen to you, but it's better also to explain to you what exactly I'm about or we're about to achieve. I hope you're okay with me, sir. I'm okay, I'm equally okay with you. Thank you very much. You want to say something quickly? We need to pass, we need to go second. Now, I will use that as the last, no, sir. She has done, do Allah ya hakuri, ko za mu bari ta dai magana.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Sir, I want to refer to this thinking outside the box.
Yes.
I believe it is a breakthrough from dogmatism. Because we are now, like we say, we break through from the dogmatism period to the Enlightenment period. We are now in the 21st century, which is an Enlightenment period of innovation and creativity. And I believe it has a nexus with this thinking outside the box and status quo, which has no relevance in the role in the 21st century leadership. I want to connect it with administrative law. You were speaking about obsolete laws. And in fact, I am an administrative law lecturer. I always tell my students in our very first lecture that administrative law is not like other lectures. First semester, we do constitutional law. And second semester, I take them admin law. You see, like constitutional law that is so rigid.
Yes.
I tell them, now we are going to think on a different level. Because administrative law is the most elastic law that you get. We can make the law here. And before we go out, we can change it. Because it doesn't suit us. We have our different institutions here, and we don't operate on the same laws. Each institution has its own laws, and we change them as we go along administration. So I believe that is something you say, thinking outside the box. Because when you are not really practicing the law on ground, you think outside the box, you change it. Because you are managing individuals. It is a life thing. It is an ongoing thing. So it is life. Yes, thank you very much.
Let me respond to her. Please, we are stopping there. We are moving to the next something. But let me say something here. My sister, I really, really appreciate, your comment.
Yes, sir.
Graciously.
Thank you,
Honestly
sir.
speaking.
Thank you, sir.
I'm happy to hear this. And I believe there are a lot of, lecturers here and what have you. Now, And like I said, all the time we know we can still go, into thinking outside the box, just simply thinking what is right, what is better. The whole idea of thinking is creating efficiency, period.
Efficiency.
Yes.
Yes.
So to move forward. So when you are doing that, if the law is there, no law is there to hurt anybody. So, but the methodology in terms of specificity, then you take what you really think, and then at the end, that's what the law is about to achieve. That's my opinion. You're very sound. Thank you so much.
Thank
so,
you very
ladies and
much,
gentlemen, let me go ahead, to the second. Time. You see, Prof has already intervened here. So, Allah, let's go to. And he was right, exactly. So let's go straight. Allah mukoma gaba. Then we ask the question. But if you are desperate, is it a comment or a question?
It's a comment.
Okay, sir. Please contribute.
Most of us are digital. We are not
analog. Thank you, sir.
So please, if you know somebody have answered a question or has asked a question, let's go forward.
Okay, sir.
Because if we are going back, still there are something that is outside the box is digital. Something within the box is analog. So let's continue, please.
That's a very good one. Indirectly, he has given another meaning to inside the box. And you are saying it's mostly analog, right? Thank you very much. Let's move second. Sanusi. Ina jin, you leave it where it is. Kada ka canza ba, unless if you are doing the hybrid thing. Okay, I think I know what is there. I think probably it's leadership is far beyond technical know-how. Now, that one, I've already give you a little grasp on that. What is going on? Anyway, before they put it there, now, who do you think will just, excuse me, sir, please. Who, thank you. Who would think what I said? You have somebody from Coca-Cola, administrator, can work perfectly well in NMPC. If you don't agree with me, please raise your hand and then I will allow you to talk. Yeah? Agreed, sir. No, if you agreed, okay, let me allow somebody to say why you agreed.
The consultant and the participant, ladies and gentlemen, I disagree because if you apply the word technical, it means there is specification. It means there is a particular requirement needed for somebody to acquire or experience before he is appointed to man or manage a particular unit in NMPC. Now, if you say anybody can work, technical person can work in NMPC, not in every unit, not in every office. Every office, every unit of NNPC or department requires a particular expertise or knowledge. But if you have PhD, masters, you are a professor, it doesn't mean that you can work in any of the NNPC units. You can speak very well. You can look at people, you can be friendly with everybody. You can be a team player. In terms of team player, in terms of team leader, you can succeed. But technically, you will fail. Thank you.
Now,
sir, I agree with you. A typical example is during the military era.
Yes.
When military personnel are posted to head state, and most of them did very good.
That's something I've never thought about. You can see the power of learning and interactive. I'd never, and it has now come to me to be part of my lecture. Truly, you're right. Absolutely, you said. But let me share this generally, and then we move forward. I will allow you to talk, sir. Just 1 second. Let me ask a general question here, please. as you are being sent as chief executive of a university or a parastatal, please, what are the two things you are interested as a leader to come and understand? I want somebody to tell me, just whether it's this or not, just tell me, what is it? What is it? Two things. No, but you, as you are coming as a leader, what is more important as a leader to approach before even you start working in that organization?
Fairness.
Thank you,
Fairness
sir.
to all.
Okay. Yeah, management. And another person. Understanding the organization. Very good. I
have the mic.
Management meeting with the staff.
Very good, sister. Yes. Transparency. Another thing. They are all involved, but I'm looking for something. Please, keep on trying. Understanding the what?
The organization.
I agree with you. How do you understand the organization?
Hello?
Teamwork. Yes, talk now. Yes. Somebody was holding the microphone.
Yes, I have the mic. Is the mission and vision
Stop! Yes!
of that organization?
The two of you. The
vision of that organization.
Mission and vision
of that organization and the mandate of that
An organization is built on the basis of law. There is usually a law that every university there is a law. Lawyer is there, very sound lawyer. But then law is simply means the goals and objectives for establishing such organization. The question now is, you as a leader, the first thing you come, regardless of your learning ability, regardless of what your studies and what have you, your eyes, mission. Then you jump to vision. What is vision? Vision is a dream. How would you, what vehicle, what evolving strategies would you use to achieve the mission statement? Any chief executive taking over without knowing the mission statement is leading people blindly. And the worst, when you go to a conference, somebody was asking you, what is the mission statement of your beautiful organization? And you start saying, hey, I move, no, don't worry about it. And you change the subject. That's not good. That's no good. Now, when you understand these two, the leadership skills you have and possess, leadership is learned. Never come to an organization. If we know everything here, we wouldn't be here at all. But that's where we start. Now, if there is a technical know-how as a leader who really has not even learned the skills of leadership and is coming, he doesn't even care what is the goals and objectives. Nor would he even care, to know the understanding, because strategies in vision are evolving. I'll give you one definition that even created, stages, 4 stages of creation of vision by one of the most gracious, person, in the world. So mission and vision. Now, if you come, know any skill there, and because you are there, you read petroleum engineering or something, or you come to EFC, yes, know any aspect of how you lead people. People are human beings. Special leadership skills, to be able to, if you don't lead people right, you don't create an enabling environment, you are in trouble. People won't work, what would you do? Productivity will not be achieved. Some people will be irrationally being sacked. Are we very clear? These two things. Now I will come to other things later. Let me ask, please, Is there any chief executive who doesn't have a vision or a mission and a vision in his organization? Huh? Very good. Next question. Is there any chief executive who doesn't have core values? And I may even ask, what are core values in your organizations? The reason I'm bringing this, I'm going to touch them, more better later, but is if we have not, we should start right away. And it's not like you are rushing to say, oh, my core values, integrity, efficiency, excellence, without thinking how best will you be able to create an enabling environment to empower your staff to go up to that level of what you call integrity. You lose it. You can't call your place, oh, our core values is excellence, integrity, professionalism. And when you come, you see people screaming inside the office, you see everybody jumping, even chief executive's office is more like another party house, stuff like that. Why is the professionalism there? So we don't say those if we are not willing. And those are zeals by transformational leadership. You transform. When you see things, you see this movie, you will really like it better. Let me quickly go, if you have questions, you can ask there. Then grassroots leadership model. There are a bunch of scientists at the beginning of this. And that's what I told you. I'm not spending time here. The time I may spend more, honestly, is that thinking outside the box. Because to me, it's my heart. It's the heart of everything you do in an organization. Everything you do. Grassroots leadership, that's the model they brought to us. That any person, regardless of, even if that person is a janitor, him or she have their own rights, in their own rights as leaders. They are not taken away, but we empower people. Whatever position you are, we look at you in your own leadership. You do it. It's not everything that must come to chief executive. But those behind chief executive must also show that they have worked very hard to earn the respect from the chief executive. They must work very hard. Whether they get praises or not, it doesn't matter. Are we very clear on this? But it's very, very, we're going to work together. That's the whole essence. This synergy I'm talking about. Everyone. Now, I added this one, 3 golden rules of administration. And I'm going to bring it, into the limelight here. There are, when some countries, Western progressive countries, as they are called, they found, everything was difficult. One of the things they brought also on board is this 3 golden rules for administration. Now, the 3 golden rules of administration, it's not like you, because you are a registrar, or you are, no. Administration generally is with us. Every step in our lives is an administrative activity. And we almost always, we should be conscious of that. Golden rules number 1, tell the truth. Ka faɗi gaskiya. Golden rules number 1, tell the truth. Golden rules number 2, I hope we're writing. We're going to do activities later on this. Golden rules number 2, tell the truth before you are asked. Tell the truth before you are asked. And number 3, always tell the truth. Always. Number 1, tell the truth before you are, Number one, tell the truth. Number 2, tell the truth before you are asked. And number 3, always tell the truth. When you do a deductive analysis based on these 3, it simply equals to doing the right thing always. Doing the right things always, at all times, as a leader. For some of us wanda ba su ji ba kuma wannan three golden rules da muke magana shine na ɗaya ka faɗi gaskiya, na biyu ka faɗi gaskiya kafin a tambaye ka, na uku kullum ka faɗi gaskiya o ko da yaushe. Sorry, I'm a Gusau man, Zamfara man, my house might be a little bit. Somebody was asking me a question and say, Bossa, ina faɗi gaskiya wurin aiki ƙarshen ta ko rana za a yi. This is the fear that is always yana hana mu mai aikin shi, tsoro na wani abu zai faru gare mu mun faɗi gaskiya. To in ba faɗi gaskiya ba me za ka faɗa? Eh? My brother says, I say ka faɗi ƙarya. Yes. Shi ƙarya yana da dead end. Gaskiya kuma you go anywhere babu dead end. Yes, sir. Uh-huh. Yes. Then we have role of vision and leadership. This is very powerful. Role of a vision. Now, please, with due respect, I am going to give this definition. I want everyone to write. Please. As your servant, facilitator, please. Okay. Are you familiar with General Electric, GE? GE. Yes. BS. Multinational, sir. He died, I think, about 2 years ago. Somebody called Jack Welch. He CEO of GE then, brought GE into the limelight. And you know, when we start this program, when we go into what else analytic, leadership, historical, leadership, no, we're just focused. And that's why we call it leadership in the new normal. What is the leadership today? And hopefully tomorrow. Now, Jack Welch, because in his definition of leadership, he captured real vision. As a matter of fact, stages in developing a vision. And I will go ahead, and say it. According to Jack Welch, leadership is defined as skills and qualities within an individual. Within an individual that causes the person, causes, C-A-U-S-E-S, causes the person to create a vision, comma, articulate the vision, comma, articulate relentlessly on the vision, owning, O-W-N, relentlessly on the vision, and passionately drive the vision to completion. Passionately drive the vision to completion. But what matters here is these 4 stages. What are they? creation of a vision, chicken tunaninka, and you're applying some level of thinking outside the box. Create the vision, articulate the vision, own the vision, and drive finally the vision to completion, to achieve whatever you are planning for it. Vision, not necessarily organizational, it's even individual. Whatever we do, whether we follow the stages or not, directly or indirectly, we follow some of the stages of the vision to get to conclusion. But more importantly, our understanding of a vision is what will make us to get some of our best or some of the stuff. Particularly, we have like a research department, we have whatever, you know, but bring people to sit down and develop. Whatever people develop, everything, you know, can be researched and then can get the best out of it. Everything I'm saying is just triggering. But when a research is conducted, you even come for more information that is more powerful, more stronger than what Gusau is talking about. Are we clear on this place? Thank you very much. Now, I'm skipping this real and nominal. Everything I will be doing is about real leader. And we touch, look, there are people, when we say nominal, it means name, but you are a leader by name. Somebody will be imposed on you to be a leader. You might be saying the truth, and somebody doesn't want to hear the truth. So he brings somebody whom he wants to hear, you know, the kind of singing he will be singing that you love to hear. The singing you'll be bringing, if somebody doesn't want it, he'll be the, you know, the last part to support you, and that's wrong. But real leaders are real leaders, and these are the leaders we are talking about. Like I said, status quo, mostly, you know, it's not, but we have dealt with that, so I don't want to spend more time here. Emotional intelligence is a module. I'm not going to touch it here, so it's coming. That's why I say there are a lot of things I'm skipping here. Organizational culture is strengthening the organizational culture of various institutions. That one, we are going to touch it because it's key. All these things we're talking, what do I say, mission and vision, they are all products of organizational culture. You don't have organizational culture. That's what is called espoused culture. E-S-P-O-U-S-E-D. Those are culture we say is our culture, but not in practice. You don't want to have that kind of organization at all. And when you say you must have it, or you are having it so that you get grant and what, that is, you are being deceptive. You're not doing the right thing. Employee life cycle, very beautiful. From the time we get first appointment letter of ours to the time we exit. It's unbelievable. You're gonna love it. It's one of the modules. And professionalism. Strategic management is something I will talk about it. Mission, vision, we have done it. No monopoly of knowledge, I've said it. We have finished this aspect. Now, okay, I will have you to talk. Where is Jalo? I want to find out, when are they going to eat? Is it 4 o'clock now? Yes, you can to Daman Sunga Mansuna, some 4 o'clock. We're breaking. So what we do, Jalo, when do we resume? Pamsek? 5 go? Yes, come out to step go? So 3 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, let me round up what I'm saying. When we come back, to you will talk. Not to, but listen, please. Please. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for giving me Inazwa. We give you time to talk. Thank you for all the time we have really taken to reach here. And may Allah help us to continue, to finish with good understanding. You want to say something?
Sir, before we leave, can you please give us an idea so far as the program of event is concerned? Where are we now?
Now we are going to do the. One is a model.
Okay.
My target, to finish this model, this and this.
Okay.
And I'm already on good time.
Okay. Today?
This is today, exactly.
Okay.
Yes. When I inculcated roads, it's not a big deal. Idan time ɗin mu ya ishe mu, muna iya mai wannan. In time ɗin ya riga ya yi mu, we can leave it. Muna da lokacin tomorrow. Wannan daura bamba zai zo nan wuri. Ka gani? So dole muna da karshen ta wannan da an naura shi za mu fara yi.
Okay.
And then we are on time.
Okay.
For sound.